Hello, welcome. How are you?
Welcome in. Make sure you like up the stream.
How are you doing? I am doing pretty well, thank you for asking. I'm excited
To do this makeup look tonight.
I'm really excited though. How have you been?
Hope you've been
Doing very, very well. So I haven't used a Jaclyn Hill
palette in a very long time. So we're gonna be using a Jaclyn Hill
palette tonight.
and this is gonna be
The palette that we're gonna be
using
tonight. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me just grab some
brushes that I'm gonna be needing
while I wait for
some
some
people to come on in.
Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well.
Welcome in, everyone. This is your girl, Annaboo.
We're going to be jumping into some butterfly inspired
makeup look tonight. But the
difference is we're going to be
using
fall colors to
create this wonderful
butterfly. Hello. Nothing. Welcome in. Make sure you guys tap that
screen.
Make sure you guys some love. Okay. We're gonna put on a little bit more concealer.
I already did my brows offline. I'm gonna dip into the vanilla
shade, and this is from
Hourglass.
Very full coverage.
I really
love this. And I'm gonna jump
into the Sephora 57
concealer brush, and we're gonna
basically
pat that into our lids. Just like that. Building up the intensity, because we're gonna put down
some beautiful shades from this
palette, Morphine Jaclyn Hill palette. It's a very old palette, but we're gonna put it to some use tonight. Hope you guys are doing well. This is the look that we're gonna go for tonight, and then we're going to do some lip art alongside this beautiful ensemble. So, I hope you guys are ready
for the ride.
Okay, to start us off, we're gonna jump into this brown shade right here. And we're gonna go in with a fluffy brush, just like this one. I'm gonna pull you guys up just a tad bit closer. And we're gonna start with that first color on our fluffy brush. And we're just gonna work that in.
We're gonna work
into that concealer. And why I don't set
my concealer is because I want the colors to grip on and last for a lifetime. So that's why I don't use translucent powder on my concealer, because I want that first
interaction with the shade to grab on and
hold on. That's what we're looking for.
so that's what we are doing. Basically using this as our
Transitional shade. This brown, we're using the
Jaclyn Hill Morphe
palette.
It's an oldie but a very good one. If you guys know about these palettes when they were hot, everybody wanted their hands on this palette when they first came out.
Oh,
You did. That's interesting. That is super, super interesting though. Tell me, how did it go? I'm curious to find out. If you don't mind sharing.
and if you notice that
I'm
I'm
not taking my
shadow all the way up to my brows,
because we're kind of changing the shape of our cut crease tonight.
and we want this to
Get as dark as possible. But I think what I'm going to do, instead of using a brown for the base,
I'm going to use burgundy.
so what I'm going to do now, instead of
Going into
a darker
brown, we're going to step into this burgundy color right here. This is calling
my name. Yes, so we're going to go into this burgundy color.
I think I'm going to jump into a
smaller brush so that we can tailor it just a little bit more. So let's do that. Welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are
having a wonderful weekend so
far. And like how we do all of our colors,
we're going to just pat that down
into this one is a little bit more of a loose pigment, so you want to take your time. Just gonna place it where I want it to go, just like that. And then we're gonna go in and blend her out. It's more of a loose pigment, so it's going all over the
face. So you want to take your time
with this particular pigment. Just like that. Welcome in. Okay, we're gonna jump back to that same
fluffy brush,
and we're gonna basically buff that out. Just using small strokes, and we're gonna buff that color right up, starting from the back, and we're basically gonna work our way to the front, taking that color from the front and working it all the way to the back. And this is more like a wine, dark, winey color. Hello, boo. Welcome in. I haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. What's up? How have you been? Hope you're doing well. So I'm going to take you guys up a little closer just so that you can see what we're working on right now. See how that burgundy looks so good. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want. Now before we go any further, we're going to highlight our brow bone with some gold. Just trying to get rid of that brush. No, I don't speak French, my love. I speak English. So thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so we're gonna jump into this gold color right here. It's more like a shimmer. We're gonna jump into that one, and we're gonna come right here. And we're gonna place that down, just like that. And that to the other eye. We need that highlight to be right here. Just like that. You don't want it to bring it too much in front of the brows. You want to keep the highlight on the edge. Then we're going to jump into our blending brush. Oh, that's not my blending brush. What am I talking about? Oh, my blending brush with that red color on it. That burgundy. Tap off the excess. And we're going to ever so gently blend that gold straight into the burgundy dark red, just like that. We want it to have it like a seamless blend. If you see over here is well blended, this section is not as blended as that, so that's what we're gonna do. Take a tap off the excess, and we're gonna come right where that gold starts, and we're just gonna buff that color into the gold. Just like that. Now, we're gonna get into the fun part, which is cutting the crease. And if you look at that crease is cut to perfection. And we're gonna try our best to create this cut. And it goes more like that, like a cat eye. If you guys are new to this channel, I'm gonna be using a plexi. I'm gonna put my concealer on the plexi so I can work a little bit more easier and quicker. Now, very quickly with my cut creases, I want to use a flat tip brush just like this. We're going to submerge it into that concealer, and I'm using that bright concealer. This is from the Hourglass. It's called Vanilla. Very, very light. Why I like to use this concealer, especially if I'm going to do something bright, is because it's very pigmented and it dries matte, and I really love it. We're going to take our time. We're going to start. As you can see, I have a hooded eyes, but I don't have hooded eyes all the way back here. It's only right in the front go right into the middle, as you can see. This one over here is a little bit more deeper than this one. So, in order for your cut crease to actually show up, you have to take the cut crease a little bit higher than where your fold is naturally folding in. So, I'm not going to do my cut crease and leave it right here. I'm going to take it a little bit higher. Example, like that. And that's going to do it just like that because I want you to be able to see everything. So I'm going to take it higher. So I'm going to take it higher to about here. So you can see where my eyes are open. That's the idea that we're going for. I'm going to take our time. Mirror. Hope you guys are doing well. Hello. How you been doing, boo? Hope you've been doing well. As I said, I haven't seen you in a hot minute, so I hope you've been doing well with yourself. We're gonna stop there for now and we're gonna focus on the other eye. Welcome in, everyone. You're welcome, you're welcome. Ooh. I'm dropping all of the brushes. Okay, let me take a look. Okay. I think that is the liner that kind of elevates it that way and bring it that way. But we're still going to take a little bit of that concealer all the way down here. Just to be on the safe side. Mm-hmm. We're gonna smoke this out with some burgundy, so don't mind that right now, but I think I'm satisfied with the cut crease. You did a really good job with the cut crease this time around. Just going in, making sure that it's even to the best of my ability. Now, doing a cut crease on somebody else, it's more easier because you're basically in front of that person doing it. Sometimes it gets a little bit crazy when you're doing it for yourself. We have 30 people in here, guys. You can tap the screen. We only have 4 likes.
We can do way much more better than that, guys. You guys are enjoying the lovely content, so show me some love.
We are using the Jaclyn Hill palette
slash Morphe palette.
This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. So now, as you can see, they have a very light shade at the front, then it's into like an orange, then into the brown. So we're gonna do gold into orange, then into burgundy, because we switch out the brown for the burgundy, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna jump into that gold shade, and we're gonna start on the inner eyes with a flat tip brush, just like so.
And we're gonna take it
like not halfway, just closer to the pupil of the eye, right here. And we're gonna do that to the other eye, so you can kind of have the symmetry. So I'm just gonna leave it right here, then I'm gonna leave it right here. The first gold color, I am just going to go over it one more time just to add a little bit more depth to it. Come over to the other side. And we're gonna, yeah. Welcome in, everyone. We have 42 people in the building. Like the screen, guys. Tap the screen. Show you girls some love. And say something. I'm not going to bite. I want to know where you guys are watching me from. I can't find my headphones from since last night. So I'm punishing right now because I'm not listening to any music. This is my drink of choice tonight. Just a little bit of 7% alcohol. That's what I'm drinking now. So a light little water cooler. Okay, we're gonna jump into this bright orange right here. I'm trying to just use this palette and this palette alone tonight, and I think I'm doing a really good job, if I say so myself. Alright, we're gonna jump into this bright orange color right here. And the trick to blend this color into the shimmer color, we're gonna go back and forth and just kind of slowly brushing that orange into the gold. And then later on we go back into the gold and brush it into the orange, basically. Look at this. This is very pigmented. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. We're gonna start with this other eye.
This one is a matte
formula. The other one is a shimmer. But we're gonna blend them together and make them work for us.
So I'm going to take the opposite side of the brush. We're going to jump into that gold. So I have gold here and orange here. We're going to jump into that gold. We're going to start on this eye. And we're going to run that gold into that orange. And we're kind of doing like a tie-dye fade in to that orange. Because we don't want it to be harsh. We want to look like the colors are bleeding into one another. So look at how that looks. Compared to this harsh line that we have here. We want it to look more blendable, more seamless. So we're going to go back into this one, into that gold, and bleed it over into that orange. So we're going to put on some more gold. And we're going to take it from here. And we're going to just bleed it into that orange. Flip over the brush onto that orange. And pat that down. I think I need a little bit more of that gold right here. Just like so. Then we're going to jump into the first blending brush. We're going to jump into, let me show you guys some of the colors. Hello. Marcus, welcome in. We're going to jump back into this burgundy color right here. So this is the gold that we use. This is the orange color that we use right here. And this is the burgundy color that we use. Very dark. So we're gonna jump in. You know what? Let's jump into this burgundy. So it's more of a lighter shade. So we're gonna finish off that with the lighter shade right here. I am doing very well today, my love. How are you? Hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for the like. I really appreciate that. Okay, now that I have it down, I really don't like it that much. It's not as pigmented as I would like it to be. So, because we already have it down, we're gonna leave it. But we're gonna go back into that rich burgundy color. And we're going to finish up our cut crease just like that. I think I like that way much better. I'm just going very gently into the orange and fading it in, just like how we fade in the gold into the orange. That's the same thing that we want to do on the outer corners. Look how beautiful that blends. We've been on here for half an hour, and I'm kind of finished. Well, not totally finished with the eyes, but we got a good way. And I like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take that fluffy brush, and we're just going to basically kind of elevate the outer eyes, kind of feathering it out because we're going to clean it up later with concealer. So I'm just kind of just, you know, smoking it out just a tad bit. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. We have 34 people in here, guys. You guys can do way better than that. I have 5 likes. You guys can tap the screen.
that will definitely help
the YouTube streets.
push my content out a little bit more. So, not asking you for money. The least you can definitely do is tap that screen. Show me that you care. Show me that you care, Melrose. I'm watching myself. Okay. Let me examine my eyes up close before we get into the liner. I always love this side of my eyes better than this side, but I digress. We're gonna jump into a liquid liner. And this is the look that we're trying to create, but we're using, instead of brown, we're using burgundy. So we're gonna jump into a liquid liner right now. And we're just gonna do the base of our eyes. And we're gonna do it a little bit thicker than normal. Because we're gonna put some white dots on it afterwards. Hello. Ear. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, my love. Thank you so much. Okay. And this is the shape that we're going for. And then we're gonna take it from here and then sewing it in. We're just making the general liner right now. I need to get a new liner because this one is getting... Ah! I just messed it up. This one is getting a little bit too thick. Okay, we made this mistake. What we're gonna do, we're gonna let it dry. We're gonna let that dry. And then we're gonna see if we can peel it off. Or we're gonna cover it with some more shadow. That can happen. The reason why it's happening is because the wand is kind of getting thick. The product is getting way too thick. Yeah, I was just talking about it and it happened. Oh, thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. There. Thank you. Okay, we're not gonna let that stop the party. I'm gonna show you guys how to fix that in a second. We're gonna continue. We're gonna do a little bit of surgery. Thank you guys for serving lights. We're gonna take scissors.
Alright.
We got off the excess. We're gonna jump onto this
fluffy brush and we're just gonna go back
over the orange,
and then we're gonna add a little bit of
that gold just to clean this up. I need to add a little bit of concealer just to give the shadow something to grab onto. You're basically performing a little bit of surgery right here, but we can definitely
fix it.
I'm gonna take my fingers and just tap out that concealer ever so gently. Jump back into that orange. And we're gonna tap that in.
The excess in this.
Fix the other side. We're gonna jump back into that liner
just to clean it up just a tad bit.
Just to clean up a tad bit. Alright. And it looks like it never happened. So anytime you have
any kind of problems with like liners or anything like that, don't freak out about it. Just let it dry.
And you can able to pick it up and fix it. So you can bring it back to life.
So you don't have to worry about it.
Just using some mascara so I can get some of that product off of my natural lashes.
So that when I put down my falsies,
it will definitely blend
seamlessly.
I do have some other liners
which we're gonna jump into now.
And look.
Yeah, stuff of goodies.
We're gonna jump in for the
one size
liner, which is this
one right here.
Oh, I have to show you guys.
This is my gloss for my brand, like,
and it's never been used. It's the last one, the last lip gloss from my
brand, and it's like I can't even use it. I have to put it up so it can be
in the museum when I'm dead and gone. Yes, I did fix it. Alright, so we're gonna jump into this
liner right now. And why I choose this one is because I can control it a little bit more better. And this is going to
be really, really tricky. But we're gonna try our best
to
do this right here. See how that looks? We're gonna try to attempt it
with this.
This seems to be a little bit dry though. Let's go into another one. This is from Marc Jacobs. Let's see if this one is going to do the trick. The one from one side
Definitely
dried up. Hello, how are you?
QC.
How are you?
Welcome in. Okay, we're gonna go back over in
This side. I'm really liking this. Oh, we have 71 persons
in here. That's great.
Welcome in, guys. QC, where are you from? Where are you watching us
From
I want to know. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Now we're gonna go
into an NYX
white liner. Hopefully,
we still have some juice in here.
No, we don't. Yeah, this one is totally dried up. Alright. We need our white liner to finish the dots. Where did I put it? Give me 1 second, guys. Perfect. Got the bag. I have all of my
Liquid liners right in here.
Let's pull her back out.
We're gonna jump into this water activity liner. This is Miss
OG from my company. We're gonna put a little
bit of
water.
a little bit of
Setting spray.
and this is where the
Butterfly kind of start taking shape.
I'm going to
Ever so gently.
add some dots
To the black. And we really need to take our time. How do you guys think that looks so far?
I really like it.
So this is the inspiration. And this is what we are doing. We change up the color
just a slight bit. Hi, Julie. Welcome in.
We change up the color just a slight bit, but we're making it work. I'm using the one from the NYX
white eyeliner, and I'm just using this as like a
stencil for my water activated
liner, and I was using that small little tip in order to create these small dots. And we're gonna do something really fun with the lips. So I just want you guys to hold on. Stay with me as we cook. Tonight is gonna be really, really artsy. He's not here. Ooh, perfect. I am so loving how this eye is coming out, guys. I'm excited. It looks so pretty. So pretty. So we're gonna put back this for now. And then we're gonna add our lashes, which is one of my favorite parts. To complete our eye look. We're gonna still do the under eye and everything like that, but we need to finish the complexion first before we even go into the eyes. So we're gonna put on our lashes right now, and then we'll go straight into the bottom lashes, filling it out. We're gonna do lip art tonight, so we're gonna do some experimenting and all of that good jazz. This is the palette that we use, the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. I'll show you guys really quickly. We use this burgundy color for the transitional shade. We use this bright orange right here for this orange that you see. It's very matte. Then we use this gold shimmer for the front of the eye. Then we went in with a normal black eyeliner. Then we went in with the white eyeliner from my company. And we did the dots. Very simple, very effective. Thank you guys so much for 9 likes. So we're gonna put this palette up for now. We're gonna jump back into her when we are finishing up the under eyes, and then we're gonna use her for our lips because we're gonna do some lip art, which I kind of never done it before. So I'm really excited to see how that is going to come out. I'll show you guys really quickly what we're gonna do. So this is what we're gonna do for the lips. But think of it in the same color scheme that I'm using. We're not going to do the rainbow, but we're going to use the same color scheme that we're using on our eyes. So burgundy, orange, and gold. That is what we are going to do. And this was the inspiration for the look. Yes, definitely. Okay, can you do me a favor and type 50 likes, 500 views, like, share, and subscribe so I can pin it? Yeah, let me go.
We're taking a short intermission break.
Guys.
Very, very, very,
Very short.
Hot mess. Anyways. Taking a short intermission
break.
Let me type that into this screen. Like, share, and subscribe. 50 likes, 500 views, 5,000. Okay. Now that we've done that,
let us do our
lashes. Anybody that knows me
knows I love a lash.
Down to the ground. So let's do our lashes really quickly. And then we can move on to complexion. Welcome in, everyone.
Okay, we finally have 10 likes. That's good.
We are trying to get
14 more, and I think we can definitely do that.
If you guys are loving the stream, definitely tap in. I hope you guys can still hear me. Thank you guys so much for 11 likes. I just got a phone call and I didn't answer. So I hope you guys can still hear me.
How I apply my lashes, I really take it like that. Because I have nails, I use my nails
as my tweezers, and I basically add it on to
the middle of my lash.
Try to get it as close to my waterline as possible. Then I go and I fix the front. This one definitely needs a little bit more glue. And add a little bit more glue to this one. Everything is falling today. Ah! Hope you guys are doing well.
Welcome to my live stream. I am Annabelle, where we do all
things beauty over here, special
effects, you name
it, we do it.
What are you guys
drinking tonight?
Okay.
I love how this looks. And we can officially move
on.
Yes, I love. Okay.
we're gonna move
on. We're gonna jump into some primer, and this is
from e.l.f. This is the mattifying primer, and we're just gonna put a little bit in our T-zone
area,
just like that. I'm gonna jump
into my foundation brush.
This
is the 99
brush from Sephora collection.
One of my favorite brushes to use on the skin. It's very flexible, very multi-purpose. You can use this for blush, you can use it for contour, you can use it for powders. You can basically use it for everything. So I'm just tapping in all of that into the skin. Before I started my live stream, I moisturized and all of that. I toned my skin, all of that good jazz. So my skin is pumped and ready for what we're going to be doing. So today we're going to jump into our MAC concealer quad. If you notice here, it has like this can be used for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, all of that. Really, I have dark spots right here, but I'm not going to use it for that. We're going to jump into these colors and see what they're giving. And for that, we're going to use a spatula, just like this. I have quite a few of them now. Compliments mine really well. We're going to jump into this light shade right here. I'm going to scoop out this amount. I might need more, but we're just going to scoop out that amount for now. And it's a very thick consistency, and we're going to place that concealer while under the under eye. So we're going for full coverage like tonight. Taking the excess on the forehead, bringing down some just right here and under my nose. Just like that. We're gonna put a little bit right here and right here. Just kind of shaping the face. If it's your first time in the stream, put 1 in the chat. Let me see if you guys are been here before or not. Just seeing that a little while ago. Okay, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna blend this out. This concealer is a very creamy concealer. So it's never not gonna dry down. So you have time to actually work with it. And we're just gonna blend that all into the skin. And I'm just pressing it into the skin. Press.
Just like that.
Now we're gonna jump into the darkest shade
In the palette is this one. And we're gonna use that as our contour.
shade. We're gonna take a bit about this much. And it's gonna go directly on our
Plexi.
and then we're gonna
use that right
here.
I have my
Edges laid down right here.
here, so we can't go too far.
That right there.
I'm gonna
Take this down the nose.
And I don't normally use
Creams to contour my nose. I use powder.
but we're going old school with it tonight.
Gonna go
Around
my forehead.
this one. A little bit here.
It's in kind of weird that I
Didn't put that light shade. That's what we're gonna use.
gonna start with my forehead.
And we're just gonna tap
That put in. And you're gonna see how
warm it makes my skin look.
kind of bring back that youthful glow.
Tap, tap, tap.
Bring that product out.
Lucy?
What the hell are you saying, my love? No disrespect though. You probably have to type that again. You see how lovely that
Blends in to the highlighted concealer. And note while I haven't put any foundation on yet, I'm just using
the concealer, as you can see. And it's already doing most
most of the work for me.
so I don't have to really think about it too tough.
Because the concealer is
Doing all of the heavy lifting. I'm still gonna put on
foundation, but I'm just not gonna put on as much foundation because
the concealers are basically
doing
most of the work for me. Now I'm not gonna use this foundation brush to kind of set the under eye. We're
gonna
gonna
use
the concealer brush that we used earlier for blending. That's the one that dropped. Gonna be using this one to
blend
the highlighted
concealer that we have here.
just so that we can control
Control the light,
and can kind of control
all where the lightness stays in the face. Because if I use this
particular brush, it's going to contradict what I already done. So it's good to have two different brushes, one for the lights and definitely one for the dark. Basically.
I'm just gonna
Use the light
with the dark,
and bringing the light up
and then now I'm taking the dark and just
kind of blending everything.
everything together. This is definitely the trick. You have to blend, 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 blend. Okay? If you want your makeup to look flawless, it's all in the blending.
If you want it to last long,
definitely every step of the way, definitely use your setting spray. This one is from Makeup Revolution.
gonna go down into that and let that
sit for a little bit before we go into foundation.
And we're gonna use our
same plexi right here. We're gonna jump into our LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation.
HD foundation in the
shade Rich Cocoa.
We're gonna take 1 pump of
that.
Remember, we're not gonna use that
much foundation today,
but we're still gonna blend them. We're gonna
use the House Labs. This one, the shade has already,
come off, so I don't know
which one is. I just know that it's really too light for my complexion.
We're gonna use 1 pump of that, so you can see 2 of the colors right here. And we're gonna add Makeup Forever HD Skin, and this is
in the shade 4Y7, so it's more of a yellow undertone. Right here you can see the initial. So anytime you have a foundation that has Y, that means it's yellow. If you have it saying just like a W, that means the foundation is more warm. P is for peach, for more peach undertones. So we're gonna use 1 pump of this one. Let's clean this off really quickly before we close her back up. I don't have my my headphones. I can't find them, so I'm not playing any music, unfortunately. I wish I had music, but I don't. I'm so sad about it. I am sad. And I'm working on my Lash music. All compliments, my friends. We are working on it, but I couldn't get it done before my live stream tonight, which is, I'm so sad about it. But when my live stream is done, I'm going to definitely try to see if I can figure that out. Yeah. It's a hot Caribbean Jamaican fusion song. It's hot. It's hot, 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 hot. The lyrics, we came up with the lyrics. The lyrics are hot. Like, it's gonna be. The only thing is I have to download another app though to do it on, because what I have doesn't work or something like that. So I have to download another app and then put the lyrics in. It's a bunch of stuff. That's what I'm drinking, Rev. Tonight, 7% alcohol. All of my alcohol girlies in the chat. Let's drink. Ooh. It's so good. I think I want to mix that with ginger ale, or kind of just dry to kind of fuse it, to make it be like a wine cooler type of stuff. This concealer reminds me of the Black Opal Stick Foundation. It's very creamy, and it will stay creamy like that until you set it with powder. But anyways, we're chatting a little bit too much. Let's get back into what we were doing. Okay, so now we have those 3 foundations right here. We're going to mix her up. Just like that. And then we're gonna take that mix of foundation, and we're gonna add it just a little bit across the face, just to tie everything in. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump with the foundation brush, and we're just gonna tap that in to the skin.
And for some reason, these colors are not
my color at all, but when they're mixed together,
it's like heaven. Look at how beautiful this blends out into my skin. Very beautiful. Very sun-kissed, very flawless. I'm gonna take whatever left over in that
brush, and we're gonna
soften that nose contour ever so gently, so it wouldn't look as harsh. It wouldn't look as harsh, but I'm so stoked by it because I think I took too long to try to sort it out because I didn't know it would take that long. But for next live stream, which probably will be tomorrow, we're gonna have a team song. And I'm super excited for it. Welcome in, guys.
If you guys are new in the chat, put a 1 in the chat, guys. Let's get this chat pumping. It's a Saturday night. Like, what are we doing?
We need to be turning up. Yeah.
Don't leave me out
Here lonely. Okay? It's supposed to be turning up. Cheers to the weekend. Alright. Without further ado, okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into the Sephora collection pressed powder. This is pressed finely. I really, really love that. This gives me a very airbrush finish, and I really, 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 really love how this looks on the skin. And how we're gonna apply it, we're gonna apply it with a powder puff. We're gonna go in, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how it works. Sorry. We're gonna start with this eye. So before we even go and lock it down, we're gonna go back in with our concealer. And we're just gonna go right here is where I crease up the most, my under eyes. So we're gonna go in and make sure that our under eyes is locked in. And we're just gonna press that product in. And you're gonna see how flawless the under eyes start to look. And how airbrush it starts to look. Look at that. Tell me you see it. So that's how it looks regularly. And this is with the powder. A very beautiful product. This product was discontinued, and they made so much rave about it that Sephora had to bring it back to the shelf. And it's been selling out ever since. It's one of their most famous products, actually, in the makeup compartment. We're gonna tap, 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 tap. And everywhere that we highlighted, we're gonna just run this powder right on by. And then for extra brightness, we're gonna jump into the Black Radiance setting powder. And it's a translucent powder, and we're gonna go into that. Just because we want some brightness under the eyes. We already locked it in with that pressed powder. Now we're just going in for a little bit of brightening under the eyes. Just like that. Hello guys, welcome in. welcome in to the chat, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for sticking in with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Then we're gonna take the excess and we're gonna lock it in under our nose. Just like so. And I know I look very powdery. We're gonna let that sit on the face for a little while. We're gonna let that sit for a little while. Hello, Danielle, welcome in. We're gonna jump into a fluffy brush and we're gonna basically brush all of that excess powder. Oh, wait. We're gonna jump into our black opal all over powder. This is in 700D. And this is our all over powder. We're gonna jump into that, chop it off, and we're gonna basically put this almost all over our face. A little bit over the highlighted areas, but not too much focusing on the highlighted areas. More of the way we bronze and all of that good guy. Welcome back in, Marcus. Welcome back now. We had a very big peak in our live stream tonight, which I am super grateful and thankful for. Ooh. And this is how my face looks right now. The base is actually done. But as you can see, you can still see a lot of texture. A lot of the powder is going on. How are we gonna fix that? Setting spray. I want to take a look at how my face looks now. We're gonna use the setting spray and see how that helps. And yes, we're gonna use on lots. A lot. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Just using this pen to hurry up with that process. And as it dries, you can definitely see how well it blends into my face, which is so beautiful. So it doesn't look more powdery or nothing like that. It just looks like my skin, but better. And I really love that. I am looking for a particular blush product that I want to use. I don't think it's in this bag. Ah. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Then now you're talking to me specifically? I have a big bag of stuff here, guys. I think that this one is
and YX.
it's a blush. And I want to make use of this one tonight. It's like a sun kiss or sunset blush. Look how beautiful this is. Oh! And we're gonna go into it right now. And it has not been used. It's like a highlighter up here and then
Blush it down here.
let's see what it's giving. Is that really mixture of
Orange with
it's orange? It's not nothing other than orange, and it is so beautiful. Oh wow! Oh wow! This is gorgeous, guys. NYX. This is gorgeous. Of course, I'm not sponsored, but if you want to know, I'll tell you. Oh, this blush is beautiful, guys. I need to stop because I don't want to overdo it, but this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's giving me an orgasm.
how gorgeous it is, like for real, for real.
Oh, tell me this is not gorgeous, guys.
Like, don't lie.
Tell me, not because it's me, tell me that this is not gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then we're
Gonna take the tip of the brush and we're gonna jump into that highlighted area up there.
and we're just gonna add that
Ever so gently. Ooh. Baby. This is what you call a sun kiss.
skin. Ah. It is gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much. Gorge. Ah! This is popping. The sad thing about this, I'm not going
Anywhere after I do all of this makeup.
I should be going somewhere, doing something with someone. I'm gonna go in with a cool
Eyeliner from LA Girl. LA Colors, sorry.
and we're gonna go as close to our
Waterline as possible. Sometimes you have to warm
up the product in your hands to kind of get it to perform. Straight away right here. Oh, thank you. Alright, so now we're gonna
play with the same colors
that we played with the top. I am thinking
that
we should start with a little bit of gold.
And we should put the
gold right in our inner chin.
That's right here. Just like that.
To open the eyes.
Then we jump into that
orange. And we're gonna smoke our lower lash line. we go into a pencil brush. A very detailed brush.
That is. I had one right here.
Alright, perfect. We're gonna jump into the burgundy now. Right here. And what we're gonna do
Is right under that
orange, we're going to smooth that out.
just like that.
You see how cute that looks? So I didn't want to leave
Leave
it
it open
just like this one. I wanted
to
to
add that burgundy.
so that it can tie in with the whole entire eyes.
And this is the type of brush you need. Something that's very detailed. And we
You can see a little bit better here. And I'm kind of just attaching it.
to my existent eyeshadow right across here.
And the trick about this one, I'm going to leave
This one very halfway. We're not going to take it all the way in. We're just going to leave it halfway. Just like that.
Now we're going to jump into
To a mascara.
your choice. And we're going to add
A little bit of volume to our bottom lashes.
not going to go too crazy. A little bit of fallout
Powder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ever so gently
just blush away. Ooh! Oh, Canada. Na, na, na. Oh, Canada, we standing tall for you. Oh! I think this is the highlight of the night.
the blush.
Beautiful blush. Okay, we're going to use... Wow, this is where the craziness starts.
Because we're going to
Try to do this butterfly effect on our lips. So, wish me luck. Wish me luck.
guys.
I'm gonna need it. I don't think I've done something like this before, ever. So I'm super excited to see how this is gonna turn out. I'm gonna go into that concealer. And we're gonna
Put the concealer under.
hold it entirely.
I know it looks crazy.
But we need it to look kind of need it to look crazy so that we can
Add the colors that
we need to add
on top of it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to follow the ombre
That I have on my lips.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the gold in the middle.
Just like that. on it, took a little bit
right? So what we're trying to do, cut the picture.
We're trying to do this, but we're going to use the same colors that we use
on our lids
for the eyeshadow.
Now we're gonna jump into the bright orange.
I know it looks
Crazy, guys, but
we're gonna get there.
It's gonna look crazy because it's not looking good. You just have to believe in the process.
Then we're gonna jump into
that dark burgundy
for the outer edge. Have a good night,
my love. Thank you so much for jumping in.
I really appreciate
you jumping in, my love.
Thank you. Hi guys, we have 15 likes. We're trying to get to
50 likes on this live stream tonight. Can we do it? I think we can.
I know this looks
Well,
but
I promise you it's gonna work out in the end. So now that we have done that, we're gonna jump into our liner. And we're basically gonna line
our lips.
Like how we would line
our lips before putting on any kind of color on it. This first line was
a little aggressive, guys. Not gonna lie. But we're gonna continue.
The
mirroring.
Now,
it's impossible for me to talk when I'm doing this, so I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet because we can't mess up this part of it because, yeah.
It's very integral.
So, please bear with me.
add this
a little bit more dimension. Remember, this is what we're going for. This is what we kind of have right now.
And this doesn't have
To be exact, we're just using it as an inspiration. Okay, let's see.
Thank you.
First time I'm doing it, so like this. Alright. Back at it again. See?
And left-handed.
So let me turn this way here. Kind of trying to make my own designs at the top. Oh, pretty. That's good. What do you guys think about this? Are you liking it? My lip is completely dry.
Okay, we're gonna do the same.
Measure that we did earlier. We're gonna use this as a stencil.
A little bit of setting
spray. Activate that water activated liner. And then this is where it gets very intense. But what I'm going to do before I do that, I'm going to go over some of these dots here because
I got powder and blush all over it. So we want them to
stick out. So we're just going to cover them again.
We really want that white
to keep on popping. So we're just going to do that really quickly. Okay.
Now let's start
working on the lower lips. And they basically scatter it all throughout.
So that's what we're gonna do. Need to add a little bit more water to the lining. Oh, thank you. I don't know, my nose feels like a fan. Oh, the lips looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much. Nolan. It is beautiful. This is the inspiration. This is what we have going on. Let's show the inspiration for the eyes. This is the inspiration for the eyes. And this is what we're doing. Ah, I love this lip. The only thing is it's a little bit more, like my lips are more dry. But the effect, this is beautiful. I love the colors and everything like that. This is top tier. 10 out of 10. And then I was supposed to message you, but I forgot. And I started. Yes, it's a butterfly effect. But I'm just using like fall colors instead of like the bright colors. Yeah. Uh-huh. I love the lips. I really do. Oh! This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I love this. I love this lip. But for everything else, I love it. Love it. The lip is quality. Gonna take that gold and we're just gonna highlight in the middle of my nose just to give it a little bit of a foam. Just in the middle right here. No, I was talking to Millen. We were talking earlier before I started the stream, so they asked me to set them when I started. But I started without them because I was excited about the music, but I didn't get it to play tonight. But that's totally okay. What I think I want to do, I want to make a cat eye. I think that's going to look cute in the inner tear ducts area. Kind of pulling that out. So let's do that really quickly. Mm-hmm. Okay, so take the eye. Let's use another liner for this. Okay, cool. I should have used this liner. I kind of messed this up a little. But we're gonna see how best we can finish it. This one is a little bit thicker. So let's see. I'm gonna add just a smudge. Okay. Down the pencil. Setting spray. Body shadow is pronounced. Yeah, I think we're done here, guys. I think so. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I think I want to add just a tad bit of black eyeshadow to my brows. The ending part of my brows just to fill them in ever so gently. Yeah. So I did a dark brown, but I didn't like how the ends kind of look. So with the black, it's going to give me a little bit more
detail, a little bit more structure, and I am loving this so much. What do you guys think? Did I did a great job? Let me know. Let's know. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. Magnificent. Oh, thank you so much. I really like it. I really, really love it. I think this lash kind of a little wonky, but yeah, I am totally, totally loving it. 115 minutes, and we are basically done. Not a bad time at all. My lighting just got plugged out, so when I fix perfect. Yeah, 115 minutes. 115. I think I wanna, here we go, add a little bit more of like a bronzer to my nose because it is defined, but I didn't go over it with powder, so we're gonna do that just so I can have a little bit more structure. I think it's, yeah, I need it to just have a little bit more structure to it. Yeah, I like that way much more better. Way much better. And I'm gonna drink some of my Rev. The lip is still on. Perfect. We have a bump right here. So let's turn that into a mole real quickly. Just so it doesn't look too crazy. Hello, welcome in, Lucy. How are you doing? I think this is beautiful. Gorgeous. I really love the lips. The lips are breathtaking. A very avant-garde, a very statement piece.
I love it.
Really do. It's not an everyday look, but the lips, I can do this again. Different colors, different variations. This looks magnificent. It does. Beautiful. Sorry about that. I was gazing into the mirror, watching it like in real time. It is beautiful. So beautiful. So fantastic. Yes, definitely. I can definitely see that
Working as well.
even with just the wind, I can see it. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. I'm gonna do it again. But this is like, okay, this is to me like you're not gonna do too much. You're gonna make the eyes very simple, but then you want to make a statement piece. Instead of using your eyes, you can definitely use your lips. And what I like about it is, it's not going anywhere because we use a concealer that is full coverage and it dries down really nicely. Then we added on the shadows, and then we put a liner over it that is like waterproof. I think this is a waterproof liner. And yeah, it's just that you're gonna have to eat delicately, drink out of a straw. But other than that, this is a win-win for me. Like, I'm so glad that I did this. This is so subtle, but yet still so impactful and so beautiful. Like, I really like it. I think so. Like, I will kiss my hands. Nothing came off. Nothing came off. So it's kiss proof, but I wouldn't go in and do like a whole French kiss or anything like that. That's gonna be too crazy. But just a light little dab, yeah. But this is totally gorgeous, totally cute. Thank you so much, Kate, for sending me these lovely pictures that I could use tonight. So you guys have to give, some credit to Kate, basically. They helped me
Come up with this concept.
and I run with it, and I think that I did a really good job with executing it the way that I would,
Using
the kind of same colors, but because I used the brown and the golds already, I wanted to kind of add a pop of color.
So I'm still in that wintry
kind of fall, but I used burgundy as my transitional color, then using the orange and the gold to kind of just make it all come together, which I think was really, really good. Skin is beautiful. One of the highlights too, it has to be this blush. She is gorgino. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. You don't see it that much on the skin when there's no product, but it's really, really gorgeous. And obviously it's buildable. But I really, really, really love how this look came out. And the fact that it's kiss proof, like, you can't ask for more than that. This is gorge. It's gorge, gorge, gorge. If you guys have any questions or burning concerns about this look, what I use, if you want a little bit more info on all of that, now is definitely the time to ask me some questions while we stay on here for a little bit. I think that is French. I don't speak French. And I do have on different colored nails. It's just the vibe. And I have this lovely fragrance of the night.
This is Charlotte Tilbury.
This is beautiful stuff. And we're just gonna do 2 pumps. This is so beautiful. It's like a set that you will wear for your wedding day. Thank you. This is basically green and pink. This one is pink and pink, light pink, and a little bit of purple. Hello. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing really well. You're glad to see me? I'm glad to have you here with me. Thank you for being a part of the Lash Movie family. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate it. I think this lash is on pretty good, but this one, for some odd reason, it looks, or it feels like it's a little bit wonky, and I don't like that. This is so beautiful. Boo, don't kill me at all. Ah, I be going off sometimes. On those shorts. But I'm excited to take some pictures tonight. Now, obviously, this is not, I think the only special effects type of thing this is, and it's not even special effects, I would think it's more of like painting my lips, like my lips. I will say this is more on the painting side of a special effects. But I really like it though. It's different. You can understand. They're talking French, it looks like. I don't speak French. S'il vous plaît. What else do I know? You don't know my French. I know broken French, which is like salop. Salop is
like saying nasty or something like that.
Your allergy fade, your go put
On you.
that is like solution, or
You can even pass the Dominican as well.
but that's as far as I get. I don't know a lot of French. So pardon me, s'il vous plaît.
Ah.
But I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. This weekend has been decent. I've got a lot of time to like focus on some stuff that I needed to get done. I have a lot of exciting stuff coming you guys' way, and I'm super excited. I have some collaborations as well coming you guys' way as well. So look out for that. I'm going to be doing a one-on-one makeup live stream stuff that is going to be exciting, that is going to be fun. I have that scheduled sometime to come out this month. I also have a special effects slash beauty collaboration that's supposed to come out sometime this month as well. I don't know if we're going to do separate lives or we're going to do a live together. I really don't know. But whatever it is, down, that's going to be beautiful. That's going to be with K. Just to give you guys like, you know, a little bit of tea. And another one is going to be with Simply Hero. So look out for those ones. Those are going to be really, really special. Yeah. We have some lovely things coming up. Yeah, just have to stay tuned. Click that bell to be notified every time I post a video or I post anything. I'm definitely going to be tapping into some crazy stuff. I just hope that you guys are ready for the crazy that I'm ready to bring to the channel. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of blood. It's going to be a lot of things. So I'm doing a lot of cute makeup in between makeup just to, you know, cater for everybody. But we're going to be doing some real bloody things coming up. Probably next week, I'm going to definitely do a live stream more than once a week. And we're going to definitely have some fun and do some more creative special effects selects. We're going to use some liquid latex. We're going to use some blood. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty of all of that. So I hope you guys stay tuned for all of that. Those are the things that we're going to be working on next week. And I'm also going to try to do some edited content as well, which you're not going to see how I do the look until you watch the video. I'm going to try to do at least one or two of those for the season. Yeah, I have some really big things planned. So I just hope that you guys are ready to roll and tumble with me for this Halloween season. It's one of my favorite seasons, not because of what it means to certain people. It's just, I like to be creative. I like to express myself to using makeup, and special effects is just one of the avenues that I use in order to make my creativity come to life. So I don't take it for the traditional whatever it means to a lot of people in the US, the UK, Canada. No, I just like the artistry of it all. So you wouldn't find me doing a lot of, you know, I'll recreate some stuff, but I'm not technically the person that recreates a lot of, like, you know, movie actors and stuff like that. I don't necessarily do that. So, yeah. But I'm still going to challenge myself. There's quite a few things I want to do. So, yeah, let me not bore you guys with things that I want to do. But yeah. If you want to see something definitely on any one of my shorts, you can make suggestions or anything like that. And I'll try my best to see if I can recreate it. So you guys can also be a part of whatever I am
doing. If you want to see me do something
in particular, then tell me about it. And we could definitely start something out. Yeah, and I'll try to do it to the best of my ability. Yeah. Okay, phone is a problem. Okay, bring it now. For this part, we need to like tap phone. Yes, as she said, please. We're here for another. We can be here for another half an hour, 20 minutes, maybe 15. But you guys have to communicate with me. Like, you have to talk. If you don't talk, then what am I gonna do?
my makeup is already
Done, dusted. What time are you popping on? Okay, no problem. No problem at all. I can definitely end soon. And I'm super excited to see what you have planned for the people tonight on your grand return back to these YouTube streets. I'm excited to see what you have to offer the people tonight. I did my big ones, so I know you're gonna do your big ones too, so I'm super excited to be in the comment section. A natural like. That's okay. It can still be fierce. And I know it's gonna be fierce, so no qualms about that. Yeah, it is
10:33 right now.
I was gonna go until
11 o'clock.
but if people are not talking, then I'm not gonna just sit down
here and look pretty.
Because I still have to take pictures and all that. Pictures. But for what it's worth, I think we did
A wonderful live back since I have not been
on here for a little bit.
So I'm grateful. I am totally grateful
with the people who showed up. I went as high as
70-something people in here at one point, which was amazing.
I'm grateful. You know? I am totally grateful. So happy. And I also want to go back and work on that song. So tomorrow, when I decide to come live, I can play my song in the background. I'm super excited for that. Yeah, I think so too. It was beautiful. Beautiful. I can't ask for more. Well, I can, but I'm not gonna be selfish. I am not gonna be selfish at all. But I think coming back for a couple of days, not being on here, I think it was really, 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 really good. So we could have at least got 20 likes. But I'm so grateful for those that I do get. It was good vibes, good people. We had some good people in the chat. Oh, like, thank you. It's a vlog. What did you with a vlog? Yeah. I love a bob. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna add some highlight
to this one because I already have a black bob already, but I think having some highlights
in this one is gonna be fire. So I'm gonna add some highlights to this pretty soon. But you can't go wrong with a bob. And I use my natural hair to kind of slick
down.
Yeah. And that's it. What is it? 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 What a bob. Thank you so much, Boo. Thank you so much, Danielle.
Oh, thank you so much.
KK. Millen was in the building
earlier. Thank you so much.
Who else came through as moderators? And that's it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know, but I know you're hearing a little bit of muffling with my phone. I think I'm gonna have to get it checked out. I think I need the speakers to be cleaned or something because I continue hearing like a little bit muffled on this particular phone. I don't hear it on this one, but for that one specifically, it has a little bit of muffled. So I hope you guys don't mind it. We have 8 of you guys in here. Thank you guys so much for being a part. Danielle, no music tonight. I can't find my headphones. And if I play music, I'm gonna get copyrighted, so I can't, unfortunately. I think I would have been hopping and, you know, jumping and doing all of the things if I had music, because it's... What is it? And it's Saturday night, like... Gotta get this shit popping, but... I can't play music, so... Unfortunately... It's a sad moment. But I really love how this makeup came out. The lips, 10 out of 10. The eyes, 10 out of 10. Complexion, 10 out of 10. I ate that up. I did. Stay here for the bouncing. There's no bouncing because, yeah, if I only play a song, I'm gonna get copyrighted, so I can't. I can't. I really want to, though. I can't. That's my song right now. That's my swan. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. Tell me what you think about it. If it's what you think, the song, what you think about it. I don't know if you're into them kind of songs, but let's see if you're into those type of songs. But I send it to you on Discord. And guys, I do have a Discord now, so if you want to add me on Discord, go to my profile and look at my links. I have a Discord link right there. You can reach out to me and you can talk to me on Discord. So, yeah. I also have a buy me coffee there too. If you want to buy me a coffee or something like that, the link is there. You know. You want me to come on here, drink?
something.
You know what to do. Okay, we have literally 20 more minutes in this
Joint.
Thank you so much, Dwelling.
I don't know what you're saying, but
thank you. Okay, listen to that song
right now, and then come back and tell me what you think about it.
Tell me if it's not giving you Missy
Elliott, but in a
Jamaican twist. Nipple Point by Skillbane. Stop before people block me with copyright infringement.
That's the kind of shit that I listen to. Ah!
I like it. Hey. Oh my god, let me stop.
Let me stop.
Oh, it's also Saturday night.
Let me stop. Let me
not get too carried away. I'm gonna pipe down. It's like you're flipping
it now hanging out. Miss Elliott. I think that's the same rhythm, or it's like a copy of that rhythm. I don't know if it's the same rhythm, but it sounds like the same rhythm though.
Man say work up and middle down. The song is a classic. I love it so much. Yes. It is fire. The
Lyrical content in that shit was fire.
Like I was taken away by
that song, and obviously that what do you call it? That
it's a whole CD. I think not an album. Sorry,
a whole album. And there's quite a few songs in that album. Is like, oh my god, it's
fire. That album is fire. And then I have
another one.
The Tip remix. I'll send you that one too.
Hey.
Ah. Let me stop. Hey. Okay, I have to send you some of the songs
that I listen to.
Some Slack ones that I know you're
going to love. If you like this, and you like Slack music like that, there's quite a few I can send you.
That I assure you that you
probably never heard before, but once
you hear them, you're gonna love them. There's a girl called Dobby
Magnum.
She is a slut, but I love every minute of her. She has some wicked ones. Dobby Magnum. Dobby Magnum. Why am I doing it? But definitely Magnum is one of those
artists that I listen to as well.
Don't worry, I'll
send you some new music.
Let me tell you, like I
have some songs here that you're gonna
it gets you in that mental space that you're ready to tear some sheets, you're ready to do the things of the things, like, come on. Duffy Magnum is one of them. Y'all think when you go in here, y'all? Murder. There's some trouble around here. I wish that YouTube let us play music. I wish that would have been so fire. If YouTube let us play music, that would have been so fire, guys. So fire. But unfortunately, they don't allow us to play music when they let you. Unless they copyright the music, which I'm working on something for you guys. And we're gonna play it while we live stream. So it should be hot. It should be hot. Oh yeah. I have to send this one to you too. Hey, Baba. Sexy affair. Deal with you, Baba. Hey. Duffy Magnum has a way
of writing songs that you can just
send this song to whoever you're talking to, dating, having a sexual relationship with, whatever the case may be. When you send them that song, they already know exactly what it's about. They know what is up when you send that song. Spice has some songs like that too. Kinsey does too. Jada Kingdom does too. But I sent you a song just a while ago.
Okay.
If you know you don't want to get in trouble, don't send that song to any niggas that you're talking to. Because that is going to make them, especially if they have any kind of Caribbean descent, that's going to make them, you know, go crazy. Debbie Magnum.
My legs are shaking, baby.
My God. That is so sad. Oh, that is so sad. Darling, I don't know what you're saying, but thank you so much for chatting in that comment section. I hope you can understand the lyrical content, though, as well. It might take you a little time to catch it, but when you catch it, you're gonna really catch it. You're gonna really catch it. Not gonna follow you too much. I'm just gonna give you that for the first time. Tell me how you like,
and then I can proceed and send you more
if you do want more. Thank you so much, Boo. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sign off now, anyways. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm so glad that you're here. I've seen you in the comment sections and all of that jazz, but it was so nice having you here.
Thank you so much for being here, my love.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Jubal, welcome in. Welcome in, Jubal. Oh, you're sleepy. Okay, no problem. Have a wonderful night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night, Jubal. How are you doing? Welcome in. You're coming in when I'm leaving, actually. But welcome in. Thank you so much for all of what's that? The rose. Bye bye. And welcome in, Jabal. How are you doing? How was your day?
Hope you had a wonderful day today.
I'm definitely gonna wrap up in the next 9 minutes. You're okay. Thank you so much for coming in. And I'm glad to know that you're okay. I'm really glad to know you're okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad to know that you're okay. We finished this amazing makeup look earlier. We're looking to sign off right now.
And we're gonna come back tomorrow, God's clear our lives.
Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow.
So we're gonna
Definitely see you tomorrow, Jabal. Thank you so much for coming in. To the replay gang, thank you
so much for watching the replay.
to everybody who entered the live stream
Tonight, thank you guys so much. To all of my new subscribers, welcome to the Lash Review family.
To all of my OGs, you guys
know I love you guys so much. And remember,
I beat and I beat for the gods. Bye, everyone. See you guys when I see you guys. Probably tomorrow, probably
Monday, who knows.
But, you know, every time we come live,
live, we beat and we what? We beat
for the gods. Bye.